Well, the tank is in. We are 7 weeks into the season, and it's over. 1-6, 5 game losing streak. Kind of glad I make my videos at the time I make them, because I probably would have made this yesterday, just basically saying the season's over with. But today they traded Sanu, and that was the towel thrown in. Matt Ryan's hurt. Sanu is gone. The backup is 1,000,000 years old. Yep, that is what you call season over. Midway through the season, it's a wrap. Now, the worst part about this, and like I said, about why Atlanta sports suck, is that at the start of the season, this wasn't a tanking year. Wasn't a year where we was like trying to tank and, all right, yeah, let's just try to get a better draft pick next year. No, this was a year of at least try to get to the playoffs. I did see some predictions where we would be the wild card. Wild card. Yeah, 5 game losing streak would turn that around. Nobody wants to give away there. Nobody wants to buy tickets. People want to give away the tickets all day long, and nobody wants to go. Saw the game this weekend, and it was nothing but red, a sea of red, empty seats, empty goddamn seats. How did this happen? No injuries to the defense this year. Offense is fairly healthy. Scheme seemed the same. Julio wasn't getting everything. He wasn't. There was no capitalization on the dope teams that Julio was going to pull. Ridley ain't do much. The running game was worthless. Defense didn't exist. Hand grenade this motherfucker, man. Throw a fucking hand grenade in it and blow it up. Start all over. From scratch. What's wrong with this squad is it's never really had an identity. I've always told these fans that you just don't have an identity. What's the point? Where are you going? Where are you going to start? I said it last week. Where are you spending your money? And I think that's really what this organization needs to do. It needs to figure out where it's going to spend the money. Where should you spend this money? I would suggest, because the rules are heavily leaning towards the offense, that you either spend it on your offensive line or on your defense. Either. And when I mean defense, I mean for the next 7 years, about 7 years. First 2 draft picks, best defensive players you can find. Best defensive players available. You need your defensive line beefed up. You need a rotation on your depth chart for your defensive line. You need linebackers. And you need safeties and corners. Or spend all that money and all those picks on offensive linemen. Let a quarterback, a scrub McScrubberson, let him come from the 5th, 6th, undrafted, wherever. You don't really need a high draft quarterback. Tom Brady. You just need a team that can either keep your quarterback upright. Again, the Patriots are 7-0, and their top receiver is freaking Edelman. And Edelman shines nowhere else in the NFL if the quarterback doesn't have 6, 7, 8 seconds to throw the ball. Tom Brady is back there just chilling. He's 42 years old and he ain't getting sacked. That man can play till he's 50 behind that line. So, no, don't go get a new quarterback. That would be dumb. Because what you need is an offensive line. You need an offensive line that's going to protect, offensive line that's going to push the running ball or whatever. Just an awesome offensive line. Don't even spend money on wide receivers. Don't waste your draft picks on the big running back. Offensive lineman. Keep it going for every year. offensive lineman, offensive lineman, offensive lineman. Just keep getting them. Do it for like at least, like I said, a decade. That way, for at least 20 years, you will have an offensive line. And that's what you need. You need an offensive line that's going to stick around. That's how you change the culture. Because at that point, everybody knows that, damn, well, you can't sack the quarterback. Whoever he is, the quarterback's going to get time to throw the ball. And as long as the quarterback got time to throw the ball, he's going to find receiver A, B, or C. He's going to make everybody wonder, like, yo, was Julio that good? And here it is, receiver L, loser receiver, is running up and down the field getting 40 or 50 touchdowns a year. Oh, wow. You know? Or just straight defense. Is it the coach's fault? Yeah, this coach sucks. I thought this coach, especially like when he first came in, the coach looked like he knew what he was doing. I got to give him that. He really looked like a coach that was like revolutionizing. You got the coach that brought in the new way with the Legion of Boom, and everybody was like, yeah, this is the quarterback, the coach of the future. Like you got you a coach and it's done. But this coach sucks. He can't be. He don't know how to do defense, and it's like you're a defensive coach, and our defense sucks. So, what's your purpose? Because if the coach can't, who's supposed to be a defensive genius, can't fix the defense, you can't expect him to come through with offense. That ain't gonna make no sense. So the coach sucks. You got to get rid of him. I still say keep the quarterback. I know a lot of people don't have that opinion about Matty Ice, but I say keep him because at this juncture, you didn't pick up some young boy, which you should have. Should have picked up a young boy and just stuffed him in there and said, hey man, learn behind Matt Ryan. You should have had him at least a year ago. You should not like I said, not no first rounder, make it like threatening his job, but a 6th rounder, 7th rounder, 5th rounder, somebody who's not doing that decent. Just get you a quarterback, not the bestest quarterback, just a quarterback. And just let him learn behind Matt Ryan, and get a chance. Like now, you got no quarterback of the future. You have nobody building. So if you take Matt Ryan and get rid of him, the best thing you can do is trade him. Who wants to take on that monstrous contract? Nobody. Matt really ain't gonna probably want to go play with another scrub team and not go nowhere with his career. He's gonna want to go somewhere that's decent until like his contract is up, and you pretty much gonna be letting him go for free. You don't want to do that either. You want to keep your quarterback because you need some stability, some semblance of stability. Get rid of that coach though, and I don't really call for coach's heads. I don't want the quarterback to leave, but you got to make a move. If you're going to keep everybody, that's cool. Get rid of the general manager because I thought he could draft. We're not drafting nothing. When you got, this is the problem here. I watched the draft some years ago when they picked Vic Beasley, and the problem with Vic Beasley when they picked him was Todd Gurley was sitting right there, and it's like, I know Freeman is a serviceable running back. And he's like, he ain't the best running back in the world. He's serviceable. But you needed to go ahead and pick the homeboy. You lost the Super Bowl because you didn't run the goddamn ball. Right now, the Rams are running all over y'all, and we looking at trading Vic Beasley. So they ain't looking at trading Todd Gurley. Needless to say, I can't say I called this one. I did see it coming. And I thought, they would turn around. I thought it was just like, it's sad and depressing. Yeah, it's sad and depressing. And I'm trying to make a serious channel here, but this is sad and depressing. I'll be back, talk more about this tanking ass season, but see, this is why, like I said, name of the show, Atlanta sports suck. Anyway, my fantasy team I'm on 4-3 right now, and I had a bye week of injuries, so that always sucks. But I'm doing better than the Falcons, baby. Yeah. Basketball season started today, and a lot of people saying the Hawks are going to make the playoffs. And Hawks, hear me. One more year. Do not make the playoffs. Get the 10th to the 12th seed. 12th seed. Do not win too many games. You want to go back down there and get a chance to get a nice draft pick. Okay, Hawks. I know you're not listening. I only got like 7 subscribers right now. Hear me out, Hawks. Don't tank the season. You're not going to get nobody over here. It's proven free agents don't come here. You need one more draft pick and let that thing grow. Other than that, fuck the Falcons.